biomedical field needs such a lot of attention at the moment. It's a vibrant field, but there's much more we need to do. We need to think about the long-term objectives of our research. We need to think about how in a practical way we can implement those. And we need to develop better, more direct, more focused approaches to some of this work. There's such a lot to be done. We have so many diseases, so many problems to tackle. But the good thing is that we really do have a lot of global capacity to address these problems. So I think we have to do a better job at defining the priorities and then putting together the structures and the programs that will address those needs. I think one of the most important things that we can do to really revolutionize and innovate in biomedical research is collaboration. I think that when we try and tackle problems individually, small groups within one institution or one laboratory, there are some questions that can be answered, but there are many that can't. So I think one of the things that the community could do generally is really find ways to collaborate better, to bring different groups together. Sometimes the problem needs multiple disciplines and multiple skills. Sometimes we need to bring a biologist together with a physicist, with a mathematician, with a neurologist. We need to do a better job at building teams. And those teams could be across universities, they could be across countries, and they could be international teams. So I think one of the things that we could do almost immediately without the need for major new funding is we could do a better job of building collaborative teams. Well, the wonderful thing about the Expo here is that it does just what we need in terms of bringing people together. This is a terrific opportunity for people from across Colombia and from across the world to come together and discuss some of these issues, to present some of their ideas, to think about the collaborative teams that we could build. It's also a wonderful opportunity in Colombia for the public to see the importance of biomedical research, for them to come into the Expo, to see what the universities are doing, to get engaged and to get excited. I mean, one of the things I would hope that would happen here is that there will be a lot of school children coming into the Expo, seeing what's happening in the universities in Colombia and thinking, maybe I could be a scientist, maybe I could do this, maybe I could be the next generation of people solving these problems. So that would be a wonderful result of the Expo. And the other result would be people coming from around the world to discuss common objectives and think about how we might work together to solve them. You know, the ultimate objective of biomedical research is to treat the diseases that are already happening and to prevent the diseases that may happen tomorrow. This is what we're trying to achieve. Now, that is a long-term agenda. These diseases are complicated. Biology is complicated. Nature is complicated. We do have an increasing number of effective and powerful tools to do this. But it is going to take a long time. It's going to take commitment from governments, from agencies, from foundations, from universities. It's going to take a long-term commitment to do these things. But what we want to do is we want to be able to bring a patient into the clinic and make their life easier. But we also want to be able to prevent the next generation of people getting the same disease. Prevention is so important here, and I think that's ultimately what we want to achieve.